It was a cold winter night in Santa's workshop. The warm room was filled with twinkling lights and shelves stacked with colorful toys. Santa Claus sat on his big red chair, rubbing his tired eyes. He had been preparing gifts for children around the world, but the work seemed never-ending. Beside him stood Toby, a cheerful little elf with curly red hair and bright blue eyes. Toby noticed Santa's exhaustion and felt worried. "Santa, are you okay?" he asked. Santa sighed and nodded slowly. "I'll be fine, Toby. I just need to rest for a moment." As Santa rested, Toby wandered outside into the snowy night. The stars sparkled in the sky, and the snow-covered trees glistened under the moonlight. Toby thought hard, pacing back and forth in the snow. Suddenly, his eyes lit up. "I'll ask someone to help Santa," he exclaimed, clapping his hands. He knew just the person who would be perfect for the job. In a small stone house nearby, an 8-year-old girl named Neri was sitting by the window. Snowflakes danced outside, but Neri wasn't smiling. She felt sad because she thought Santa might not bring her a gift this year. Toby appeared at the window in a magical glow. Neri gasped in surprise, but quickly smiled at the friendly elf. "Neri, will you help Santa deliver gifts this year?" Toby asked. Neri's hazel eyes lit up with joy. "Really? I would love to help," she replied. Back in Santa's workshop, Toby and Neri worked side by side. Neri wrapped gifts carefully, her hands moving quickly as Toby handed her the toys. The room was filled with laughter and the sound of jingling bells. Neri looked up at Toby and said, "This is so much fun. I can't wait to make the children happy." Toby nodded with a big smile. "You're doing great, Neri." The stars twinkled in the sky as Santa's sleigh flew over snowy rooftops. Neri sat beside Santa, holding a bag of gifts tightly. Toby stood behind her, making sure she didn't lose her balance. "Are you ready, Neri?" Santa asked with a smile. "Yes, Santa," she replied enthusiastically. She leaned over the sleigh and carefully dropped a gift into a chimney. One by one, they delivered the gifts to children all around the world. When they returned to the workshop, Santa turned to Neri and Toby. "You two have done an amazing job," he said with a warm smile. He handed Neri a glowing, star-shaped necklace. "This is for you, to thank you for your kindness." Neri's eyes sparkled with joy. "Thank you, Santa," she said, clutching the necklace tightly. Toby raised his cup of hot chocolate and said, "Cheers to teamwork and a wonderful Christmas." And so, with Santa's workshop filled with laughter and joy, it became a Christmas Neri and Toby would never forget.